Podium is an all-in-one multi-product platform that's used by local businesses. Customers are using us across Australia, US, and Canada to message their customers, generate leads, send SMS marketing campaigns, and accept payments to their customers or from their customers. I am a affiliate marketing manager. I manage the lead generation campaigns. So my role and responsibilities, I manage the performance-based marketing partnerships and lead generation for Podium, as well as co-manage the affiliate program on Impact. And my role is really, at a high level, it is the strategy, the strategic vision of the program, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm identifying, recruiting, onboarding, managing, scaling those partners, those performance-based partners within Impact. We got started in the performance marketing space about close to 2 years ago. I started as a contractor with the company in July of 2020, where we were just starting to ramp up performance marketing. It was more of a one-to-one experience with onboarding, managing affiliates, and onboarding them to the program, as well as optimizing them. So it was a little bit arduous experience, and we started to look towards technology in late 2020 to really scale the program in a systematic way. So that's where we brought in Podium. We were vetting a few different platforms, but we landed on Impact to help us in that area. Our strategy for the partnership channel is really to become a chameleon to the partners that we work with. We take a really customized, curated approach to all of our affiliate partnerships. So not one size fits all, but we try to adapt to the needs of our partners, meaning from a creative perspective, terms, setting up tracking, customizing content. We really try to fit those needs based on the channels that they're using, the marketing methods that they're using. There's really two channels that have been most impactful to us. Number one is transactional, right? So we're offering some type of incentive, some type of offer in and around transaction flows of e-commerce companies, where they're suggesting and making personalized recommendations to their audience based on things like their behavior, or what size business they are, or what kind of ICP they have. There's a lot of different segmentation they can do using first-party data. And then what they do is cycle through a number of different offers or different advertisers and really present the most relevant, most timely offer. In a lot of cases, that's Podium based on the types of site, but these are B2B type companies. We've formed performance-based marketing partnerships using their tech to merchandise those offers in and around those transaction flows, sign in, sign up flows. So that's been a big part of our program. And then number two is other brands. So brands using leveraging Podium to surface relevant offers like Podium to their customers, recommending Podium as a valuable resource. And it could be presented in a number of ways, like a newsletter or a marketplace, a partnership marketplace of resources. Could be done through email, could be done through multiple on-site channels. But it's where other brands that are kin to and have a similar audience, SMB audience to Podium, that are presenting and recommending Podium as a value add to their customer base. The number one way we have been able to find partners is really, I'm going on over a decade now, about 12, 13 years in the performance marketing partnership space. So it's really like looking at my a Rolodex, my personal Rolodex of partners, and really trying to pluck out and identify the right types of partners that make sense for Podium. It's a vast network, so I think we've been able to leverage that network and really lean on those relationships to find the right types of partners. And then number two, it's conferences like IPX and other conferences in the space where we set up those one-to-one meetings, and we're doing networking is very important. And number three, which is kind of new strategy for us, is tapping into our building relationships with our peers in the space. So our counterparts in affiliate marketing and performance marketing at other brands that are akin and similar to Podium. So other B2B SaaS companies where we're kind of sharing and networking and sharing those lists and trying to make intros. And that's been hyper effective for us as we try to expand our reach. So it's a reciprocal arrangement. We have a smaller, much more boutique program because we are a subset of, not only is B2B a smaller addressable audience from an affiliate partnership perspective, but we're in a subset of that, right? So we have really set up this boutique, almost semi-exclusive program where we're doing mostly outreach versus like using critical mass. You might just get hundreds of applications. We're really doing that one-to-one, dedicated, like curated outreach to individual partners, writing our own emails. We're sending handwritten notes to partners and using like over FedEx. We'll send mailings, and we'll do calls, and we'll set up bi-weekly meetings. We like to take a true like land and expand, test and learn approach to all new partners. The really interesting and impactful or thing we've been able to leverage with Impact is capping. So we start off with a test campaign. We'll test in whether that campaign is priced out on a cost per lead or cost per click, or there's more risk on our side. Are we sharing that risk? We really like to understand like the demand. So we'll set up these demand tests, and they're like 30, 60-day increments with a cap. And then what we'll do is we'll use that data to, we'll kind of pump the brakes after 30, 60 days. We'll reevaluate and say, okay, like this is the cost per op pricing that we saw. These are the metrics. This is the data. We use the data. We're taking a test and learn approach to most, if not all of our new programs and partnerships, meaning that we'll segment a 30, 60-day test. We'll set up a budget cap through Impact, and then we'll run this demand test. And maybe even within that demand test, we're setting up variant offers or landing pages to see, what's sort of coming out, in terms of metrics and who's going to be the winner. And based on that data, based on those campaigns, we are either continuing that and expanding upon it. And a lot of that data is based on cost per lead, cost per MQL, cost per sales op. And if it's kind of within our allowable, or hopefully lower, but within our allowable, or if it's showing positive indicators, like it's trending in the right direction, then maybe it warrants another test. But we're really looking at the data from a click level, from a conversion level, from a sign up to, click to sign up, and then the sign up to paid upgrade subscription rate, and the ROAS on that, and making a determination like, hey, this has legs. This is something that we want to invest in and expand. So it's really critical to look at that data on a daily basis, if not more frequently, to understand like, is this something that we really want to invest in, expand, and can they become a really true, meaningful partner? We've really become the experts in, again, becoming a chameleon, adapting to the needs of our partners, creating custom creative and landing pages and content and content marketing assets. There's just so many different flavors. And within our sector, within the B2B sector, we just can't be too picky. So, we tend to flex a little bit more than I think our partners will generally. So I think overall, we've become more flexible and become experts in adapting to the needs of partners, at least in that testing phase, so we can really get a true, warranted, validated test that we can potentially work off of and then build up from, or kind of quickly pivot to the next opportunity. The other thing is talking to your peers, talking to your counterparts in the space. It's been invaluable, and it's never something that I ever expected to do. It has been sort of enlightening to work with those folks, to make connections, to network, to get ideas, to strategize. So what I would highly advise, within your space, to come together with your counterparts and network, and even maybe meet up on a regular basis or meet up at conferences, because it's been super productive.